You're right. We need a new team. No, I'm just playing. I'm just kidding. Okay. What up, world? And welcome back to Savvy Sips, where we shake things up and take you behind the scenes of this bartending world. I'm your host, Gabby Needs a Nap Owens, because I'm a little slow right now. And I'm so excited that y'all came back to watch us do this wonderful thing that we do. Today's episode is brought to you by DFW Bartending, your go-to bartending liquid catering company, where we bring the party to you here in the North Texas area. But before we jump into this conversation, get into the nitty-gritty, we have our cocktail of the week. This week's cocktail is a orange creamsicle, a smooth and energizing mix of vodka, lime juice, fresh orange juice, cream of coconut, and Cointreau. Am I saying that right? Cointreau. It's a perfect drink for those who need a little boost to enjoy the night out. We will be posting all of our recipes on our socials, on Instagram, Facebook, and TikTok at DFW Bartending. So make sure you go check that out. Today, I'm excited to welcome someone who not only slings drinks like a pro, but also balances a totally different world during the day. Jessie. She works in the dentist's office during the day and a bartender at night, all while being a mom. Talk about a busy schedule. That is a little crazy schedule. Hey, Jessie. Welcome to the Savvy Sips podcast, baby.
Hello.
How you doing today?
Good.
Good? Are you ready for this?
No.
It's okay. All right. Neither am I, but that's all right. We're going to do it. Well, why don't you go ahead, introduce yourself, tell us a little bit about yourselves and how you got into this bartending world.
I just had a birthday. I'm 32 years old.
Hey, happy birthday.
I'm a mom of two. I have a 7-year-old and a 1-year-old.
Right on.
And I was with Chili's for like 10 years, like off and on.
I feel like that's everybody who goes to like Chili's or
Yeah.
Applebee's. Like, you're there.
Yeah.
You know, like, why not?
You can't leave.
Yeah.
It's the free food when you're in college because you can get free food in college. Like, you just don't leave. That's how I got started.
That's how you got started? Mm-hmm. And you've just been doing it ever since? Mm-hmm. Was that the only restaurant you were at, or did you
I've worked at a couple of bars. But
yeah.
Only
like,
restaurant.
At other restaurants or like clubs or?
Kind of both.
Kind of both?
Kind of both.
Both? Really?
Yeah.
How was the club life? Like working at the bar at the club life?
I was young.
You were young?
Yeah. I wouldn't do it again.
You wouldn't?
I wouldn't do it again.
You didn't enjoy it?
No, not at all. You literally don't get home till like 4 or 5 in the morning. And then you have
don't
classes
get no
at
sleep.
like 8.
Jesus.
No.
Yeah.
Don't recommend.
Yeah.
Unless you have later classes, then do it.
Yeah, but the morning classes, it's not it, huh?
No. Not at all.
Okay, Jessie. I'm going to be saying that this whole time.
Love it.
Okay. So what do you enjoy most about being a bartender, and how does it compare to working in a dental office?
I like just meeting new people. You get to talk to all kinds of different people with all different backgrounds, and you get no judgment when you're bartending.
At all.
Like none. Like there's no judgment.
Yeah.
So that's kind of like in the dental field too. When you have people that come in, you want to make them feel comfortable. So there's no judgment there either. Like we don't care what your teeth look like. We just want to help you get to the point where you're happy to smile. You know? And that's the same thing with bartending. You want people to smile and have a good time and have fun and be comfortable with you, to have conversations to where you get tipped.
Right.
So,
and make that money, honey. Yeah. Dental, I'm scared.
Why?
I haven't been to the dentist in can't tell you when. I'm gonna be honest with you. Yeah, it terrifies me.
Why?
What? I don't know. Like,
You got
why are you in my
white coat
mouth? Huh?
You got white coat syndrome.
I don't even know what that is.
It's like where you're like when you go to the dentist or the doctor and you just see the dentist and you just freeze up and you're
Probably
like, why am I
so.
here?
Yeah, I hated it when I was young too, but I had to go. But now I make my own decisions and I don't go.
You should probably go.
Yeah, that's what they say.
Your teeth are in your bloodstreams and take over your whole body.
So it can take me out then.
You can have an infection, goes into your bloodstream, and then there you go, crook.
Y'all, she telling me if I don't go, I'm gonna die.
But it's part of your health.
All right.
I recommend everyone going.
Okay, well, I'll think about it. But I don't know how I feel about
every
it.
6 months, just one time.
Every 6 months?
Yes, to get your teeth cleaned.
Okay, well, I can do that. Does that hurt?
Do you want some stinky ass breath? I mean,
No.
I'm sorry. Stinky breath?
I mean, as long as I brush my teeth, I should be good and floss.
No.
Right?
No.
Dang, there's more that goes into that?
Yes.
Jesus.
Stuff can get under your gums, and you can't get that out with a toothbrush.
Under your gum?
Yes, by your teeth. It's called calculus. And tartar.
You is educating me, girl. Jesus. All right, well, I guess
you don't
I
want
need
no
to go.
stinky ass breath. You can't be kissing someone with stinky breath.
Well,
you
my
can
breath-
give that to them. You know, you're kissing someone, swapping slava, and you can give whatever you have to them.
That's how mono happens?
Yeah.
Oh, damn it. Well, I've never experienced that, so I guess my mouth is okay.
That you know of.
Oopsies. Oopsies. Okay, what has been some of the challenges juggling, bartending, being at the office, and being a mom?
Time management.
Yeah.
It's very hard. Sometimes, especially with my husband working nights, I feel like a default parent.
Mm-hmm.
So trying to make sure all the doctor's appointments are done, like Cooper's and all these practices. We literally jump from one sport to the next because I want to keep him busy.
Mm-hmm.
And then also with him struggling with ADHD. So I have a 7-year-old who has ADHD. So trying to figure out medicines and then sports and then making sure I have someone to pick him up. It's literally a long list that like never ends. So
Do you sleep?
I mean, I woke up at 3 this morning, and I told my husband I hate my sleep schedule right now because I feel like I don't go to bed till after midnight, and then I'm up at 3 or 4, and I can't go back to sleep. I just lay there because I'm constantly worrying about something.
Yeah.
It's like a constant worry, and I have this fear and FOMO that something is going to happen to my kids all the time, and I can't control it.
Yeah, I think that just comes with being a parent, especially a mom.
Lately, it's been really bad.
Really?
Really bad.
Why do you think that is?
I could not even tell you.
Yeah.
Could not even tell you. And then with my sister being pregnant too, I feel like just a lot of stress right now. Mm-hmm. But time management is probably the hardest thing.
Yeah.
But trying to manage everything and make sure I leave enough time to get to spend that time with my kids because I don't want to miss out. They're so young right now.
Yeah.
I don't want to miss out that time with them, but also I want to be able to provide for them.
Mm-hmm.
So it's having to make sure I make enough time for them, my husband, my family, and working. Yeah, I couldn't tell you last time I spent money for myself. I did just get my hair done, so I did spend some time by myself.
Right on.
I couldn't tell you, like, it's hard trying to juggle everything sometimes. And then you don't want to make the wrong mistakes or the wrong decisions and then miss out on a lot of things.
Yeah, I understand. Yeah. You're a trooper for sure because I don't know if I could do it.
Yeah.
Honestly.
It's hard.
You know, like
It's
working
really
during
hard.
the day, moving around, like you said, going to practices and or having an event to do and all that good stuff and coming home, having to make sure the kids are good, you know, putting them down, feeding them and stuff. Yeah, so I can only imagine your time.
It's a struggle.
Yeah.
It's a big struggle.
Oh, you hear him? Okay. Yep. Mm-hmm. He wants your mommy.
Running around.
There he is.
Okay.
Hey, handsome man. Look at that handsome face.
I don't know how I ended up never wanting kids to having two, but they're here.
Would you have another?
My husband wants a girl, but I do not. Just the stress. I don't think he realizes the stress. Unless I could be like a stay-at-home mom, maybe. Mm-hmm. I said, but you're going to have to get another job for that.
Yeah, right. To be able to manage and take care of
Yeah, because I don't think I could. I feel like I'm already losing myself a little sometimes in motherhood. Mm-hmm. That if he wanted another, like, you're going to have to get a bigger big boy job to where I could stay home and you provide everything.
Yeah, while you stay home with the kids and all that good stuff.
Yeah.
Oh, you going to do your thing
where
again?
Where are we going now? Okay, goodbye. Where are we going? Okay.
All right, so What are some of your everyday struggles, juggling, bartending, and your day job?
Struggles, everything.
Everything?
Everything.
Everything's a struggle?
Everything. It's hard having to get up, get yourself ready, but when you have to get yourself ready, make sure they have somewhere to go and then to be on time to somewhere, and then having to make sure you even have someone to watch them. Mm-hmm. It's hard, you know?
Do you feel like that interferes with your bartending, at like not being able to bartend as much, or?
Yeah.
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 Does that affect you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I feel like when it comes to bartending, I like working weddings. I like getting out because it sounds bad, but that's me time for me, you know?
I get it.
That gets me out of the house, away from my husband, away from my kids, and that gives me time to be by myself. I mean, usually I get to work with my sister, so that's nice too. Mm-hmm. Because me and her, we get along really well. Sometimes I want to pull her hair out.
I heard that just comes with having siblings. I wouldn't know. I'm an only child.
It is nice being able to work with her, though. So I know if I ever need anything, I can rely on her.
Right.
To pick up the slack a little.
Yeah.
But.
Well, at least you make it work. You know what I mean? At least, you know, you get to get out there.
Yeah.
Get out the house.
My husband doesn't work on the weekend days, so it's nice. Like I can be like, oh well, I'm working Friday, Saturday, Sunday. You're on your own.
Go.
Yeah. I do it the rest of the week. Your turn. Tag. You're it. Like
you
have
get
fun.
the weekends, buddy.
He's like, oh, I want to go golf. I was like, well, you got to be back before 3:30 because that's when I got to leave.
Meaning you better go real early.
Yep.
I know that's right.
You better hit that at 9 o'clock tea time, 8 o'clock tea time.
Yeah, buddy. So then you could be at the house at least by what, 2?
2, yeah.
Mm-hmm. So
you want to go play golf that bad, you better get up. And I don't want to hear, I'm tired.
Yeah, well, so am I.
I'm tired. Well, I'm tired Monday through Thursday, okay?
Oh, that is hilarious. Oh my goodness. What's something unexpected bartending has taught you that you can apply to your personal life or parenting?
Giving people grace. You never know what someone's going through, you know, and how they react or like respond. Some people respond out of anger, and you have to be able to, not to control it, but to understand like everyone's going through something. You never know what anyone's going through. Someone could have just lost their parent or their dog, and they're just having a hard time, and you don't want to just act out in anger and be hateful back. So that's something I've learned over time, like learning how to cope with how people respond back to you.
I can definitely understand
because I've been told multiple times I have an RBF, and I just look like a total bitch, and it just comes off that way. I'm like, I don't think I'm that kind of person. But yeah, giving people grace is probably the biggest one that I've been able to take from bartending, take from dental, take to being a mom, because it's hard.
Yeah.
With all three of them.
Dealing with all the different personalities and different types of people.
Yes.
Yeah, I can definitely relate to that for sure, because that's something I've had to learn is giving people grace, because I'm that, oh, you want to give me attitude?
A snapback.
I'm going to give it back.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it has definitely gotten me in trouble, you know, but it was something I had to learn and understand. I can't always react with emotions just because somebody else is, especially at the job, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, right, buddy?
And sometimes people are just really anxious too. So like you have to understand how people handle certain situations. It's not like they're trying to take out their anger or frustrations on you. They're just overstimulated, or this is something new to them, especially with, like if it's your first son getting married, you're probably anxious as hell to like let them go. But sometimes I feel like they take it out on us, and I just try to be like, we got it covered. We got it covered. Like, especially when they come to the bar 20,000 times, they're like, "Did we have enough liquor?" And I'm like, you know what? You have plenty. Whatever you have, there's something for someone to drink. And if you run out of something, there's more.
Yeah.
There's something else they can go to. So it's just trying to like calm people down and understand like everything will be okay. If you run out of something, there's more.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. Try to keep them calm, and then you try not to get so frustrated, because it's just like, listen, if you come up here one more time,
I'm tired of repeating myself, okay?
this is it, okay?
Yeah.
Like, I'm not going to say it again. Everything is okay.
Yeah.
I promise.
We got the bar taken care of. You go out and you enjoy, get on the dance floor and have fun.
Yes.
So.
Don't worry about anything over here. We're here now, okay? This is our job. This is what we do.
Right.
Just trust us.
Right.
You know what I mean? Heck yeah. I like having a kid around, okay?
You can keep them.
No, my favorite part is giving them back. Okay? You know, keep them for a couple of hours, play with them, give them back. I'll make a phone call if I have to. All right, your time is up. Come get them.
His time is up, okay? His time is up.
Come and get them. Oh my goodness. Has there been a moment where your jobs overlap between bartending and dental? Like, have you ever ran into somebody at a bar that was a client or patient in the dental office, or has anything like that ever happened?
In the dental office, no, but I have ran into one of like his pediatricians at a
Really?
wedding, and I was like, oh, I know you.
That's hilarious.
You know a lot about my kids. Hi.
Were they wasted?
No, and I think afterwards she had someone else come get her a drink because she was just like
trying to play it cool,
Yeah.
like she don't drink on the outs.
Yeah.
Like she living a secret life or
Yes.
something.
Yeah, she was not. I don't think she was comfortable seeing me.
That is hilarious. What? I would have been excited. Like, what? You do other things? What is a typical day like for you, from morning at the office and closing the bar at night?
Well, I try not to overlap my work schedule like that, just because I only work Tuesday through Thursday on purpose, because I wanted more time with him since he was so small. So I try to only work the weekends with bartending, just so I don't have those interactions where I have to go straight from the dental office straight to bartending, because that means I won't see them over 24 hours.
Yeah.
You know? And I don't think that's fair to them. That's just my opinion. I don't think it's fair.
No,
So
I
I try
get
not
it.
to overlap. But like when on the weekdays, it's literally nonstop. Like I go to work, we have practice, bath, bed, food, and like trying to eat before a certain time, and then making sure there's bath and bed it's go.
On the move.
Yeah.
Ooh, girl, I'd be tired. You's a trooper.
But like on Saturdays, this past like few weeks were hard when I did work, because Cooper had basketball games. So I'd have to go to basketball. We would have to go eat, and then I'd have to leave for work. So it was just like bang, bang, bang. And then he had playoffs, so he had like 2 games in one day. So then it was 2 games, and then eat, and then go straight to work. And then
Have you ever had to miss any games, or you try to make it a
Luckily-
point to try to be at all of his games?
I try to make a point to be at all, but luckily he's in Little League, so everything's early in the morning. So it's either 9 or 10 o'clock in the morning,
Yeah.
to where it doesn't really interfere as of right now. But I'm sure when he gets older in like sports, or like as you get older in sports, like times get later, I'm sure it'll interfere then. But I ain't
Yeah.
worried about it right now.
Right.
It's not
I know that's
interfering right now.
right.
So I don't. There's been one time where he had just had his like first baseball game that I had to give up a shift. But besides that, I didn't.
It never really interferes or anything like that. You're still able to make his games
Yeah.
and work at the same time.
Yeah.
Yeah, buddy.
It all works out.
I know that's right. Are there any skills that you use in the dental office that has helped you behind the bar?
Yeah, my fake voice.
You have a fake voice?
I do when I'm talking to people.
Let me hear it.
I don't know how to do that with you.
Come on, man. You got to be able to do that on the spot.
But I feel like when I'm talking to like a patient or like bartending, my voice is so fake, and I'm like, who is this person? It's like a whole nother alter ego.
That is hilarious.
Very proper, and you know.
Enunciating everything.
Yes.
Real soft and settled.
Sometimes, unless, you know, I feel like some weddings are a vibe, and you can just.
Wait.
Next time when someone's like, can I bring my kid? She'll be like, no. I don't care how old they are. No. Do not bring your kid. Kids are not allowed here, okay?
Now we got to get a sign.
This is 21 and up only. You have to be of legal age to drink to be able to be welcomed in the doors.
At least sit down by yourself.
He just wants to get into something. That's 24/7.
He can't help it. He's at that age.
Yeah. He
Everything
just wants to get
excites
into everything.
him. He wants to know what everything is.
Touch everything.
Touch everything. Yeah, that's how he learns, man.
We have a bookshelf at home, and he took all of them and just said,
Like all the books on the shelf. He just ran it.
yep. One by one. Just. He doesn't care.
How many times a day does he do that?
I've lost count. I said I'm about to move these damn books.
Or at least put them up higher where he can't get
They're
to
about to be
them.
moved. Okay?
Where he can no longer see them.
Yes. If it's eye level, he's yanking it down. He does not care.
I like that kind of kid. That's just me.
Doesn't care. No given. None. None.
Oh, I can't wait till he gets older then. Can't wait to see what he's going to do when he turns 2. Terrible 2s, baby. That's what they like to
I'm
call
not scared
them.
of 2s. I'm scared of 3s.
You're scared of 3s? Yeah,
Yeah.
3s are something different. I ain't going to lie. That's when they get attitudes. They can talk and, you know. Now it's, who are you talking to?
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. Yeah.
That's when things start to get a little scary.
Yeah.
How do customer interactions at the bar compare to interactions in the office?
I feel like at weddings, people are more friendlier because they're there to celebrate someone. At the dental office, I feel like a lot of people come in and they're very scared and they're terrified to be there. So your main goal is to make them comfortable. Mm-hmm. So you have to, I feel like, come in a little gentler than you would like as bartending. You just, hey, like, what can I get you? And you can start up a conversation a lot easier, as to where when you're in a dental chair, I feel like you have to work a little harder. And like, hey, is there anything can I get you a water? Can I get you a blanket? Like,
So kind of cater them
to them a little bit more
before.
because the amount of people that come in and they are just terrified to be there. Like sometimes, do you need some nitrous? Like, what can I get you to relax just a little? Because you're being mean. So it's more of that, because I feel like more people you're not scared to go up to a bar at a wedding.
Yeah, you're not scared to go up to a bar nowhere.
Yeah.
You just go up there. Yeah, let me get a margarita.
You know what you're getting when you walk up to a bar. In a dental chair, you don't really know what you're getting. You can be getting a teeth cleaning, but then you can get, oh, you need a root canal on this number, and that just saying that word right there, people go in straight panic mode.
Yep, I'm leaving. You ain't got to tell me nothing else.
Yeah,
Getting
and
out
a
the
lot
chair,
of people,
I'm gone.
once you tell them like the stuff that they need, they're like, red flags, and then you show them the price, and then there's 2 red flags, and they're like, I'm not coming back.
Yeah.
So our goal when we get people in the chair is like, hey, we want you to come, we want you to stay, we want you to be comfortable. And so that I feel like that's the difference. Like,
I got you.
People know what to expect when they're coming up to the bar. They don't know what to expect when they're sitting in a dental chair.
Yeah. Do you do all ages, or is it?
It's all ages, but we try to stay, like, little kids, we try to steer away from, and like, hey, like, let's try a pediatric office for them, because we don't want to terrify them when they're so young to where they don't want to come to the dental office, you know?
Yeah.
And at a pediatric dentist, they have more stuff that
Kid-friendly
stuff.
And
Like,
they
yeah,
know
there's
how
like
to
cartoons on the TV, and there's playful things on the walls and toys, and I feel like they just feel more comfortable at a pediatric dentist.
Have you had somebody come in, like an adult, teenager, anybody, and just like completely freaked out?
Yes.
Really?
Yes. I've had people actually throw up on me. Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Oh no, I'm
Yeah.
going home for the day.
Yeah.
Ain't no way.
Yeah. And I've had people like swallow stuff that, like, dental objects that were not supposed to be swallowed, and we had to send them to the ER. Yeah. Yeah. I've been in this for almost 12 years.
Really?
12 years, yeah.
What? So
And I feel like older men, like more masculine men, are the biggest crybabies when it comes to sitting in the chair. Like, they're the hardest to numb up. They're the hardest to even get, like, just sit in the chair.
Yeah.
Like, we got this taken care of, just sit in the chair. But they're the biggest crybabies in our chair. I'm like, I just had a 12-year-old do like 8 fillings just fine. And you're getting 1 filling and you're acting like the biggest crybaby. And I'm like, but it's always the more masculine men, bigger, taller men.
The machos. Scaries.
Yeah. Terrified to sit in the dental chair. Terrified.
Swallowing tools, though, that is insane.
Yeah.
How does something like that happen? Like, I don't understand. Like,
Well, like, if you have an implant, there's little screws that go in the implant to like screw your crown in. So there's like this little object. It literally screws into your gums. That gives you like your tooth, like a fake
a screw on tooth.
Yeah.
Man, where have I been? Didn't know that was a thing.
Yeah. So like a lot of people like we could do it all on fours. You're screwing in like a screw that's like that tiny into their mouth. Things happen.
Okay, I was thinking of some like Final Destination.
No.
Man, I was like, wait, hold on. Break that
I've
down
had
for
2
me.
patients that have swallowed stuff, and it's all been around implants
Yeah,
mainly.
like a whole tooth.
No, I haven't had a patient swallow a crown, but I've heard people swallow crowns. And the only thing is, you can either go poop that thing out, or we can make you a new one. You choose. Like, there's no in between. Like, you don't have to pay for it again. We can make you a new one, or you can, we've had to tell patients you can make yourself throw up if you need to, but I don't know if you really want that in your mouth, So.
Oh my goodness, the dental world is crazy.
It is.
Just as crazy as the bartending world.
It is.
Like, what?
It is.
I can only imagine the type of stuff you've seen.
Yeah, it's wild.
Yeah, man.
Constantly dealing with people, and then sometimes you're like, what are you thinking? How have you been doing this stuff so long? No wonder I'm drained. But it keeps me busy. So
I know that's right. Is there anything crazy? Like, what's the craziest thing you've seen working behind the bar?
probably like groomsmen and bridesmaids smuggling alcohol to their table. I'm like, you can't do that.
That's the
Like,
craziest thing.
probably, I mean, most of mine have been mellow, you know.
Okay,
but
been relaxed, nothing too crazy.
Nothing too crazy. But when you see people taking bottles to their tables, I'm like,
Yeah, I hate that because it's just like you already know you're not supposed to be doing that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But that's okay. Security.
right.
Security. Immediately. What? I'm not going to be dealing with that.
Yeah.
And
And it's not even that they want it. It's just that they want it straight and they don't want a mixer. And I'm like, well, I didn't make the rules. And this is a wedding. This is not a nightclub.
Yeah, right. Yeah. I worked a wedding where a guy was actually in the wedding. He was part of it. And they were taking pictures, and he didn't even, he wasn't even a part of the wedding because he got too drunk. He ended up throwing up before anything ever started. So they had to call somebody who happened to have on kind of what they were already wearing.
Oh, no. See,
and I think he was like a nephew or something like that.
No.
Yeah.
I would be livid.
Pissed.
Livid.
What?
That was my one rule at my wedding. I don't care if you drink, but do not be drunk before I walk down the aisle or I will lose my stuff. Okay?
Yo,
like, you can drink all you want after.
Sweating and all of that. And
You can drink as much as you want after, but do not ruin my wedding.
Yeah.
Because I will come in here.
Because this is not about you.
It's about me. Thank you.
Got a daycare going on over there. I love it.
They're keeping him quiet. So.
Yeah. They got him very occupied right now. What is one of the most heartwarming experience you've had bartending?
For me, I feel like every time I hear the father-daughter dance, like me and my sister both just every time we were like, don't cry, don't cry,
Y'all
don't
be
cry.
balling.
Yes, every time. I don't know why they're just so heartbreaking to us. I mean, losing our dad, of course, that's probably why. But
Oh, I'm sorry about that.
it's just every time we hear it, like there's the songs. I think it's the songs that get us. It's not even like the bride and the father dancing. It's the songs that they pick, and we're like, damn it.
Yeah.
You know, like you don't want to sit there and cry as you're handing people drinks. They're like, what's wrong with you? Why are you so red?
It's just so beautiful.
Why are your eyes so puffy?
Here's your vodka soda.
Bawling.
Big old crocodile tears.
Those are probably that's probably the hardest part for us at every wedding.
Really?
Is because it's the father-daughter dance.
Yeah.
You know, we neither one of us will ever get to experience that.
Right.
So that's probably the most thing that gets us when we're working.
Oh, I hate that. I'm sorry to hear that.
Yeah, it's hard. Every wedding, I'm like, where's my AirPods? I need my
going to the
AirPods.
restroom. I'll be back. Let me know when this is over.
My sister usually does it. She goes, I'm going to go to the restroom. And I'm like, I know.
Yeah.
Of course you are.
Can it be my turn next, please? You always get to go to the restroom.
You're always the one hiding.
It is my turn. Oh man, yeah, I know. Yeah. That's definitely something hard to have to sit through, even though like you're having a good time. Still, just your own personal feelings about it.
Yeah. It's usually the songs that triggers it, though.
Yeah, all those meaningful words and the slow melody. Yeah, that would get me too.
It's really just, we don't get to experience that. We don't get to get that feeling, So that's what's hard in watching. I'm like, I'm jealous.
Yeah.
I'm big jealous over here.
Did this happen like when y'all were younger or?
It's been almost 8 years.
Really?
So I was able to tell him I was pregnant with Cooper, and then I lost him that June.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Did he get this? No.
No.
You were pregnant?
Yeah.
Got you.
He started chemo, and he didn't even last 24 hours on chemo. The chemo was just too strong.
Damn. Fuck cancer.
Yeah. We say that a lot over here.
Seriously.
We say that a lot.
I can relate. Not parent-wise, but my grandmother.
Yeah. Life would definitely be different if he was still here. So, I mean, I hate this saying everything happens for a reason, but it's true. I wouldn't have the life I did if, things didn't fall in line the way they did.
Right. Yeah. Look at you now, girl.
Yeah, I'm very grateful. We have an amazing guardian angel, so.
Yeah, buddy. Yeah, that's the most important part right there. Heck yeah. Have you had a customer that completely changed your perspective on anything, rather that was in the bartending world or in the dental office? Or both?
Yes. I feel cliche when I say this, but I feel like some people, when they come in, I feel like they can read your mood just as much as you can read theirs. And there are days where I'm like struggling deep. And I've had a patient recently just start preaching to me the gospel and like telling me their testimony. And I feel awkward sometimes when people do it, but I'm like, that's what I needed to hear, And it's amazing what someone else's story can do and change your perspective on just life in general.
No, seriously. Seriously. I definitely have had those moments myself because I can't fake it. That whole fake it till you make it thing.
Oh, I can't either.
What?
You could read me like a book.
Hey. And I wouldn't even care. Yeah, I'm having a bad day.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? Like, I be having to check myself sometimes because it's just like, man, it's not their fault. You know what I mean? But it just, in that moment, I just want to be to myself. Yeah. Like, in my own little shell. Yeah.
I shut down.
I shut all the way down. Like it can be bad for business sometimes, but I be in that state of mind.
People can read you. Like people can literally, like, as soon as they see you, it's like they know. And so recently, I literally just had that happen to me. A patient just started going ham on me and was like preaching, and I was like, I'm here for it. I mean, at the end of it, we were both laughing and crying, and it was just a whole
moment.
But I'm very grateful for those moments because it makes me realize, like, I just need to be lucky and happy and glad and blessed with what I have. But sometimes it's hard.
It is, man. We're human. You know what I mean? We go through things, we feel things, you know, and some people are better at hiding it than others. You know, and I'm not one of them. You know, I show it all. I show it all. If I'm having a terrible day, you're going to know that. You know, even if I try to hide it. It's just gonna be like, what's wrong with you today? Nothing. I'm just chilling.
My vibe is just not here right now. My vibe is not present at the moment.
I just need a moment, please.
Telling you, kids are so much fun.
Have kids, they say.
Have kids.
It'll be fun, they say.
It's so much fun. I'm kidding. They are a blessing.
I mean, eventually I would love that. Don't get me wrong, but am I prepared? I don't know.
No one's ever prepared. But if you wait till you are prepared, you'll never have them.
Well, then,
you better live your life.
Oh, I am, baby. Okay. I get to live through everybody else and their kids, okay? And create those bonds, all right? I'm cool with that. But as far as thinking about my own, my kids would probably be bad as hell, I ain't gonna lie. Let them run around and just
do whatever they want.
Destroy.
You should see my house. Do what you want. Just leave me alone, please.
Give me 10 minutes. Is
it bedtime
the refrigerator's yet? Over there.
The amount of time I'm like, is it bedtime?
You know what? We gonna start dinner early.
8:30. Where you at?
Oh my goodness.
I get to take a bath by myself. Oh, bet.
Oh, I get to lock the door. Y'all just gonna be sitting there knocking. You just got to sit there until I get
do
done.
that, but then I come back and my house is destroyed, and there's no point in cleaning it. I'm like, they're just gonna do it again.
Leave it sitting like that for days. Whatever, man. Sit in your own filth.
That sounds so gross.
Hey, man, it be like that sometimes. Anybody that's a parent has more than one kid.
It's a struggle.
Hey, man, listen. If I walk in and there's stuff all over, I don't judge, okay? I get it. You got little ones.
If you're going to judge, come in
here.
cleaning. Help me, help you, okay?
Okay, so what you going to do? You going to take these toys right here, and you're going to go put them over there in that box right here. I got 2 stacks of clothes. Go ahead, start folding those right there.
Exactly.
What?
They're a blessing.
You got your cookies, my boy. Yum, yum, yum. Cookie monster. All right, now let's talk about the wild side here.
Oh no.
The wild side, baby. What's one of the most funniest or most bizarre you've seen happen while working behind the bar?
I don't think people realize how much liquor you intake brings you out of character.
Hey, man.
Because some of the stuff, I'm like, who let the zoo out tonight?
Hey,
the zoo is out. They are partying. Okay. And I think they feel invisible, so they start doing these dance moves, and I'm like, oh, you're vibing. I'm here for it. You look like a fool, but I don't.
There was one time, where was I working? I think it was Waxahachie. I don't know. I think it was like Chase Bank. They had something going on, and the DJ and I think the son, somebody's son, I don't know. They got into it. Like it was a brawl, and these is like a room full of like country folk, like real live country
bumpkins.
Hey, man, listen. But they was classy. I don't know what happened. I guess the music started and more drinks started flowing. And before you know it, I look over at the DJ booth and they're going crazy. It was a whole throwdown. Po DJ, he got beat up. Dang.
I haven't seen that, but when we were at...
DJ got beat up.
I'm not going to say the venue's name, but we were at a venue in Terrell. And one of the groomsmen punched the bridesmaid in the face, and they had to call the cops, and the security guards came and everything. Like, it was really, really bad.
He hit a girl?
He hit the girl in her face. I don't know what it was over, but yeah. Yeah.
Did he get jumped?
No.
Nobody did nothing?
No, they just called the cops, and he got arrested and had to leave and everything.
Couldn't be around my people. Okay? Hey, man.
Couldn't be at my wedding.
Hey. Call 911, the ambulance. Don't call the police.
Yeah, because he's going to need some help.
Yeah, not
because everybody
real.
jumping in.
Hey, what? Oh, my goodness. That's crazy.
Yeah, that's probably been like the bizarre thing that I've ever seen besides, people in there thinking they got dance moves like, I don't know.
I like watching when the grandparents get out there.
Oh, yeah.
That's literally my favorite.
And they think no one's watching.
What? They don't care.
No.
Okay, they've been here long enough. Mm-hmm. Who cares what you have to say about them? But baby, they be getting down with the get down. Okay, what? They be tearing that damn floor up, dude. That cookie good?
Oh, yeah. Smacking. It must be good.
You did that on purpose.
Just so he can say, uh-oh.
You're hilarious. Uh-oh.
Thank you.
And he's gone. What's one of the strangest drinks requests?
Any of them that have 6 ingredients. And then on top of that, they have to be shaken. And then not only that, you have 3 signature drinks or 2 signature drinks, and I'm having to shake every single one of them.
Hey, man,
You can't make something that I could just pour? just give me something simple. At least 2, 3 ingredients that's quick. Like, give me an old fashioned. I can do that. I don't even have to shake that.
Oh, God.
You can put some fancy syrups in that, okay? Give me an old fashioned with some blueberry syrup, okay?
Well, there it is, folks. She just spoke her mind. But I haven't. Oh, I'm lying. When we had to do the whole like Minecraft thing, because we had to do mocktails and cocktails, so we had to have shakers for
each. Oh,
we had 6 shakers.
absolutely not. See that right there? He knew what he was doing.
But yeah,
He knew what he was doing.
He was getting toe up too. He was getting toe up. Oh my God, we both would just look at each other sometimes and be like, bro, what do we get ourselves into? It was still a good time. Cobain's. What's your advice for anyone who's balancing bartending, working a full-time career, and being a parent?
Patience and time management. And give yourself grace as well.
I was just about to say, yeah.
Give yourself grace, because everything is a learning curve. And being a parent, you're learning 24/7. It's always something new. And it goes for your career too and your jobs. Learning to give yourself grace and being positive is hard.
Especially when you're just kind of having one of those days where you don't want to be. You know what I mean? You want to have that room to just crash out if you want to. Yeah. You know what I mean? But
being a parent, you can't sit there and just shut down and not care what's going on. You have to keep moving forward. Yeah, there's obstacles that get in our way. We have to figure it out. Not just for our benefit, but for our kids' benefits, you know? So. Yeah,
buddy. I know that's right. Hey, now, before we wrap things up around here, we're going to play a little rapid fire. So I'm going to ask you some questions, and you just say the first thing that comes to mind.
Hello?
Oh, man, I'm excited. Jessie might say something crazy, y'all. Okay. What's your go-to drink after a long shift?
Jameson.
Ooh.
I like to make myself green tea shots. I drink them as a drink, though, not like an actual shot.
Oh, Jameson. That used to be my go-to. Jameson pickleback.
Oh, that sounds so good.
What? Oh, man.
St. Patrick's Day's coming up. We can just line them up, you know?
I don't know, man. That sounds like a dangerous game. I ain't had Jameson in a minute. I'll be toe up after the third one.
But if I don't have kids, you know, it's easy to, after work, just to go get in the bath and grab a wine. Give me
red wine, white wine?
White wine.
What kind of white wine?
Anything sweet. I can't do the dry stuff.
Oh, well, I don't do none of it, honestly.
Flavored wine is really good.
Like the Moscatos and stuff.
They have like peach and tropical.
I could do that. Yeah. Suck that down like some juice. Yeah. With the rest of the stuff,
I'm just going to bring the bottle with me to the bath, and that's usually what I do. That's usually what I do. Okay?
You got a little
I don't even need the wine glass, okay?
Just turn the bottle up. Put a straw in it.
In the bathtub. Just the bubbles get on it, it's okay.
That is hilarious. What's one thing every bartender should have on hand at all times?
Bar key.
Yeah,
buddy. And do not show up without a wine opener.
Both of them.
It's okay if you don't have a shaker. We can make that work. But do not show up without a bar key and a wine opener.
Yeah, those
Please
are
and thank you.
definitely a must, for sure.
Please and thank you.
I'm not going to lie. I have done that before, though.
I've had my sister show up without anything. She's like, well, you have it all. And I'm like...
She's leaving it all up to you.
She's like, well, it's all in Zach's car. He's at work. You have everything. You have double of everything. No, where's your stuff? You are showing up not prepared, okay?
I'm telling on you.
I'm going to tell Savannah right now.
She didn't show up with her stuff again. I'm tired of this. If you could bartend in any movie or TV show, where would it be?
Movie or TV show? That's a hard one. Probably Sons of Anarchy. Can I go behind the bar just to watch?
You're funny. Sons of Anarchy. I haven't watched that in a while. Ooh, that's
such a good show.
Yeah,
I mean, I might get killed, but it's okay.
Dang, you ain't gonna be no survivor.
I might if I can go home with
survive. Know that. Nobody gonna take me out. But no, Jessie, thank you for coming out today. It's been fun. I hope you enjoyed yourself.
I did.
I definitely enjoyed myself. Thank you for sharing your experiences and giving us a little glimpse of how you juggle life between, bartending, being in the office, and also being a mom. What is going on? Y'all are distracting me. You know that?
Ches.
Sipping Savvies with Gabby. Come on, no. That's gonna be stuck in my head too now. Oh, that's great. I knew somebody wasn't going to let that go. Hey, it's all good. It is all good. Yeah, like I said, Sipping Savvies with Gabby, I guess. You know, we're just going to throw that in there like that. And for everybody out there listening, thank you for tuning in today. And I hope you enjoyed today's episode. Do not forget to comment, like, subscribe, blow up those comments. Let us know what y'all want us to talk about. If y'all have any questions, let us know. You know what I mean? Let us know what's going on in that head of yours, because there's a lot going on in mine. And also, do not forget to follow us on Instagram, Facebook, and TikTok at DFW Bartending for behind-the-scenes content, cocktail recipes, and updates on future episodes. Until then, love, peace, and hair grease. We are out. I am done. Hey, Jessie. You know I had to do it one more time.
I just want to say